Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, let's just talk a little boxing. We're gonna end up at the heavyweights, right? But a lot of stuff is going on, it's just boxing really. As much as you love sports, much as we love sports, right? Want to talk about other stuff, but you get cut on, stopped on boxing, right? You get caught on it because of the things that are going on. So it's a lot of little things that are going on, but it's nothing really positive. One of which is I've heard that Manny Pacquiao, at least answered a tweet. I don't tweet, or I'm kind of oblivious to what's going on there and on Instagram because I don't go in for sure. But you hear things anyway. If you look at the normal news, you still hear things, and so he answered. Your boys Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, but he didn't say, "Hey, I'm about to fight you, and I want to take you guys out next." I don't even know if that's worthy of news. We know that Manny Pacquiao ain't gonna fight Terrence Crawford. Things like that going on. And another one, for example, here, Dillian White, wants to fight Povetkin in a dust up. You know what I mean? Povetkin lost to Michael Hunter. You fight Michael Hunter is where you can fight, right? And his short list is, Povetkin, who lost to Michael Hunter, really. He got a gift decision, a draw. And Otto Wallen, right, lost to Tyson Fury, right? And Andy Ruiz Jr. lost to Anthony Joshua. But then he says, I want to fight Deontay Wilder, right? So, that would only sit well with the British that are trying to be oblivious. I know they're not oblivious anymore, but trying to be. Why don't we want the one who lost to Deontay Wilder, right? And has a higher profile than all of those guys, which would be Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. For some reason, his short list doesn't, I want Wilder, but I won't do nothing that the WBC told me to fight Ortiz, or Dominic Brazil asking me to fight him. None of that. Or I won't fight Brazil now, even after he lost. You know what I mean? But I want Wilder. But I want to fight everybody who Wilder ain't hitting for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying. And he said, I'm not going to wait 800 days for Deontay Wilder. You didn't have to wait any. You shouldn't even be saying that. It should be illegal for him to say that. That's not the truth anymore, right? You had opportunities for Ortiz and Dominic Brazil, and Ortiz twice. So, why? And right now, the baddest dude everybody sees, fight Ortiz, and all this is done. Now, I know it's overkill, but that's just the kind of stuff that he continues to say. So, yeah, he wants to fight Povetkin because Povetkin doesn't run around, and there's going to be a battle of the left hooks. Well, neither does Ortiz. He does not run around. He's been asking to fight you, and it's the key to fighting Deontay Wilder without having to shout Wilder's name anymore. So, ridiculous. Or, to coin an intelligent British guy I know, bullocks. Right? That's what that is. But that's the kind of thing that was happening in boxing. So it makes it really hard to talk positive about boxing. When it comes to Deontay Wilder and in Britain, they shouldn't even take British bets on Deontay Wilder because if he's not supposed to be so good. So this leads me to something else, right? Leads me to Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury going to happen in February. And all I'm hoping is this. I hope the lineal champion means on February 23rd as much as it means right now. Right? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the lineal champ, because WBC is the WBC, but it doesn't really, Wilder has the belt, and all of a sudden it's not the most important belt in boxing. The WBC belt is the green belt. That's the one Lennox Lewis had. Mike Tyson, that's the one they're proud of. Right? That's the one. But Deontay Wilder has it. You don't see that in articles. That they say WBC is the most prestigious belt, the first one, the most important one. You don't really see that in articles. You'll see lineal champion. Right? So my point is, lineal champ, which Tyson Fury is, the man who beat the man, and the man was Vladimir Klitschko. Beat him, punching 83 times. Don't matter how many times I punch him, because he only hit me 50. Cool. So if Deontay Wilder wins this fight, lineal still means a whole lot. Let's not change that narrative after. Another thing, if Deontay Wilder wins that fight, it should help in the AJ negotiations. AJ said he want to fight Deontay Wilder later in 2020, which he don't. But if he's saying that, it's going to be hard because Wilder, if he knocks out Tyson Fury, he should be 160-40. Shouldn't even fight for 50-50 no more. He will, but he shouldn't. Right? Let's see what happens there. And because all of this stuff, I know how it's gonna go down. Now in Britain, people, some, and it's not many left, but a few people still try to act like, yo, Deontay Wilder's not this and that, and AJ is still number one and all that. But my point would be, well, convince a casual fan of that, right? How are you going to convince them that Deontay Wilder is nothing? Because you can't show them fights. So you have to do it and block them from seeing fights. You know what I'm saying? Spray some CS gas in his face and then tell him Deontay Wilder ain't nothing so he can't see. Because you can't do that long. If they say, well, you can't say, hey, go watch highlights of the dude and then come back and tell me if you think he's good. You can't do that anymore. So sooner or later, that's not going to happen. So this is just another pessimistic video. 2020 ain't going to be nothing because there's not going to be no undisputed fights. There won't. There will be a lot of us going back and forth of some people who don't want undisputed and that kind of thing. It'll be the same stuff, like I've been saying. And this is just something that we just want to make sure this is clear. Tyson Fury is the lineal champ. If he mess around with that lineage and lose to Deontay Wilder will then have the most prestigious belt, and he would be lineal champ, and he would be number one, and there shouldn't be a discussion. Now, for those who say, oh, you just pro Deontay Wilder, you damn right I'm pro Deontay Wilder. I'm pro people who wants to be undisputed. This doesn't stop at Deontay Wilder, and everyone knows it. Anyone wants to be undisputed. Terrence Crawford did it. Alexander Usyk did it. What do we call Alexander Usyk here? Boxing royalty, because they've done something incredible, right? But when that happens, there should be no issues. Tyson Fury wins the fight against Deontay Wilder, even if he outpoints Deontay Wilder, whatever. He's the number one heavyweight until they have that trilogy, right? Unless there's some kind of controversy. If he goes in here and does that, like even one of his compatriots said, Dave Allen, the crazy old heavyweight who'll fight anybody, Dave Allen says Tyson Fury could knock Deontay's spark out. If that happens, then Tyson Fury is the number one heavyweight. But he just can't be here fighting the guys you're fighting, right? Pianetta, Safari, Otto Wallen, and Swartz in your last 5 or 6 fights. And if you didn't put Deontay Wilder in there, that would be absolutely absurd, right? It would be too many heavyweights with better resumes. The question you have to ask is, why is he fighting those guys, right? One, you've been off, but you're still way bigger enough. You should be, you're the man. You're the very best heavyweight. So I don't think that any other heavyweights that got the title of being the very best will be allowed to fight that many bad guys. But then again, you have Gennady Golovkin. So maybe. But a brother wouldn't. Period. So let's see what's happening. The lineal champ. Let's see how important that is on February the 23rd. Just like Anthony Joshua is going to be talking about undisputed on February 23rd. It's a very important date. The day after the big fight. Let's see what's going down. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. I'm up out of here, y'all.